for Thanksgiving.
I just wondering if you haven't had one.
Thanks, Grandma.
No.
Remember when Daryl would hide his pills underneath the TV too? When he was supposed to be taking pills?
That explains.
Why don't we cut the cake here?
He messed up a whole bunch of Ritalin research doing that, didn't he?
Your tongue's all blue.
Black and blue.
Mr. Black Tongue.
So Danny, if I put you on the spot, what do you remember? Grandma, something special, something funny, something during Grandma.
There's so many they don't remember.
I like to tell a story. Like, I know we have a picture in, where's that green chair where Grandma's sitting and there's like 4 of us kids sitting on the lawn.
Yeah. She's just telling us stories and that chair. She would make up stories and
remember
there's always
that?
the frozen foxes.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, the faces
Yeah,
of
little
little
foxes.
Telling stories of what?
Sitting on the chair, on the arms of that old green chair over there.
Copy your arm.
Sure do. Never seen another chair quite like it.
No.
One of its kind.
Yeah. That designer was killed.
You know, Eric, I've never put a cover on that chair or anything because you kids wore that out.
Daryl bought that at an auction. It was his
Yeah.
at college, then it was mine at college, and then it made it back here from Brookings.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that chair was
Should it migrate to my house?
I don't know. Mid-century modern, shabby chic. That would probably be about $600 on eBay.
No, it's got to stay that color forever. I don't think. Yeah.
What's your favorite Grandma memory? I like that.
Basically any time we've ever played Yahtzee ever. It's been awesome, but I think one of Grandma's favorite memories is when I was a little girl and we were at Dairy Queen or some fair and I couldn't tell if a man with a stocking cap on was a boy or a Lee. And I made it known. And Grandma was very embarrassed. Well, that's enough, right?
That was in Lake Mills, Iowa. And we went, remember Donna, we were over to that old-fashioned Ben Franklin store.
Okay.
And she had tried on all those hats and things, and I was just going completely nuts because I thought, she could get lice, you know. She shouldn't be doing this.
I say the same thing to my
And I don't know.
Good God. From new hats. There's a lot of lice in new hats.
So we get done.
They put them in there in the factory.
Old-fashioned cafe, and she got up and went back by this other booth, and she just stood there and she just looked at this guy. She never said a word to him. She come back and she looked at us and she says, I don't know if that's a man or a woman. I can't tell with that cap on. And it wasn't very quiet. I mean, she Oh, I don't know. It was when he had gone someplace. And Drew wasn't here. It was just us.
Lorna, what'd you say?
Was it a man or a woman?
Yeah, did you say? Did you? Yeah.
I never found out.
After 18 years.
We still don't know.
We still don't know.
Lorna, did you say? I don't know either.
It was a guy.
It was the one hermaphrodite in Iowa.
That's what it was.
But it was just I mean, she just leaned right up and it didn't bother her one bit. And she explained the whole thing to us.
I think that's one of my favorite memories, is her telling stories.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I like that.
Daddy, what you say?
Yeah, do you have one?
That was a good story.
You know, there's just so much to pick from.
I know.
You know, as a kid, I
That was
remember
not
one of
funny.
the things I always thought was funny, even when you're too young to understand really what's going on.
Do you guys realize
Yes.
that this is actually sounding a lot like a funeral?
Oh, for Pete's sake.
But she used to give lessons out on the porch of the old farmhouse, and Donette and I had to try to behave ourselves, which almost never worked. And she would come boiling off that porch, and would be just giving me hell. And another round, and the phone would ring, and she'd be, hello. And to have like this pleasant conversation, hang up the phone, and she could pick up right, full intensity. And I told you another, and then go out and teach me out lessons. And I was like, what happened here?
Like an 8-track tape, just go.
Yeah. It was crazy.
It's her superpower.
I remember being impressed by the ability to toggle that anger back on.
Do you know what I thought you would tell? I thought you would tell one about.
Oh, there were so many things, Mom.
The puzzle.
Oh, that was my anger. That's not as entertaining. No, I think that since we've moved, folks have moved here. A lot of them are around Yahtzee games and stuff like that. And since we invented the mechanism of having to do a Yahtzee dance, if you got a Yahtzee, and I was rubbing it in particularly bad one time. I was shaking my backside. She goes, "I saw you shake your butt. I'm not deaf, you know."
I think those Yahtzee
That's a
playing
weird
cards can be
picture
turned
right
into
there.
a book.
It was awesome.
They are.
Because it was so emphatic. I saw you shake your butt. I'm not deaf. Another time when she was practicing coming out of a closet.
Yep,
Like she,
just in case there was robbers in her house. She had to see if she could fit in every single closet.
she had
To make sure she could hide.
So we asked her,
Like
well, what's your plan if he gets in the house? And she goes, I'm going to come out of there and go, puka, puka, puka.
I'll do it.
He's going to fall over dead laughing. Like, that's great, lady. Where's the silver? That was the whole plan. I think you're totally robbed. That's not going to work.
Oh my goodness.
That was
Chinese New Year's. That was good. Grandma said everybody had to wear red, and she came out and she didn't have any red on, and then she proceeded to show us where her red was. It was there.
And then everyone was red.
Oh, yes.
Who's next?